Yo, what's up, people? How are you? I hope you're doing fine. Today, I'm just want to make a quick video again. This is to inspire people who wants to do keto but not sure of not sure because there are so many factors that's actually stopping them, or like there are so many reasons that like my family members are not keto, so how can I do it? Or like you start keto and then you fall off the wagon because there are people who doesn't follow keto diet and they've got like loads of stuff at home, like lots of temptation, right? So this video is for you who wants to start a keto or who wants to go into healthy lifestyle and has been unsuccessful for time after time. Look, you're not alone. My family, I live in a quite big family, and we all have like different kinds of diet. Not interestingly, keto, and I am going to be 3 years in running. Very 3 years completed actually in November, and this is like my daily life, and it doesn't really affect me that very much because obviously I'm like so much into keto. It's been a while, but obviously initial period was like really hard. I understand that, and I can completely sympathize on that part. And I want to show you quickly how my household looks like. It's not only about like keto, or the keto food, keto ingredients, keto vegetables. No, not at all. Actually, I have bread, gluten-free bread. I give like gluten-free to my kid. um, this is his gluten-free bread, and because I have been off from baking for quite a while, and I could never bake a bread. I tried a couple of times and it just like turned out to be like a stone. And I think there is one bread recipe from Keto King that's been very popular. I must try, but I need to buy a bread maker, I think. So I don't have time for that. So I've got like gluten-free bread, which I haven't opened it. Actually, honestly, got it like a week ago, and I thought like, okay, I will get it. And I'm quite specific about ingredients, and I don't like psyllium husk being used in any kind of like healthier or like gluten-free, veganish, other products. They like to put psyllium husk. This is like a magic gelatinous fiber, and everyone likes to use that. And like I like to look for something that's not in it, because when you eat psyllium husk every single day, what happens is like your colon, your intestine forgets to actually absorb the nutrients from your tummy. And over the long periods of time, it's actually very bad. And I actually learned it from one of my best friend, and I did research, and that was true. So this bread doesn't have any psyllium husk. I made sure of that. And you can get, like, if you want to get gluten-free bread, you can get it from Asda if you're in UK. You can get one of the bread they do is without psyllium husk. I get that, or this, but I haven't tried it. Like I said, like I bought this a week ago for my son. Maybe he wants to have sandwich sometime, and I like to give him gluten-free, but it hasn't come to this time. So like I just like didn't open it really, and they do have like longer expiry dates. Oh, it's actually expired. It's actually expired. So I'll have to chop this. Yeah, I mean, bread is like only if like gluten-free bread I give them only if because only if I don't have time, things like that. Anyway, so there's another thing that I have in my house. Magic stars. So this is actually given by somebody as a present to him, as a treat. I do buy them, and he's like very hooked onto this, but then we just like limit this. And so like it's been opened for like 4 days now, so I just give it to him only if he asks. And like with the kids, you should not stop them from eating anything, only because reverse psychology works and they become rebel and they start like hiding from you, and then they start eating like sweets and jellies and marshmallows and all that stuff, like hiding from you, right? And I have another thing, that's the squash, like it's very concentrated raspberry squash, which is again like full of sugar. It has what, like lots and lots of sugar, like 16 grams of sugar in 200 meals. That's quite a lot. That exceeds the calorie. So, and I have another brioche bread. It's like half eaten, and again, like that has 7.5 grams of sugar per 50 grams. That's a lot of sugar. Again, I have like Fantas in the house. And I have like, look, shortbread. Look, shortbread is unopened. I bought this again because like my baby likes it. I bought this just in case I have nothing to give him and he's like starving. Then I have to give him something for like quick energy. But I haven't opened it for a week now, and I don't need to worry about this expiry date for this one. Yeah, I have like another bottle of Tango, another bottle of Fanta, another bottle of squash. These are not mine, these are my family members. I have another packet of crisps, and I have a whole thing for bread, the whole jar for bread. Let me just open this. Yeah, there you go. It's full all the time. Bread is always in my house, and you just can't escape this. And then I have like another pre-made pasta. So I'm not trying to say that like, oh, I'm the best one. I'm just trying to help you motivate yourself that like things are always there around you, and it can never ever be a perfect moment to start any kind of healthy lifestyle. This is all in yours. This is why I talk about mental health quite a lot, because like in order to achieve the control in life, in relationship, in life, about diet, you have to have a good mental health. And you can get good mental health, this like control over any kind of urges, only when you get rid of carbs. And believe it or not, there are thousands and thousands and millions of people now doing this keto diet, and they can actually vouch for it, because this is the only thing that has actually cut the craving for these like sugars and carbs. And now, like honestly, I do sometime, like I have cheated. And trust me, like the bread, the toasted bread, like everyone talks about, oh my god, I used to love toast bread. For me it was like popcorn, chips every single day, crisps, that's what we call it here, french fries, with the chocolates, like you name it, and pasta, oh my god, lasagna, like you just have this every single day, and I used to love them. And I could not, especially like I was brought up eating rice and noodles every single day. And even my college friends knows that, like I would have like noodles for breakfast, lunch, dinner, because I love it so much. And I never thought that I can actually control these urges, like control this craving for sugar, and then carbohydrates is sugar. And like 3 years, I'm going to be 3 years in November with this keto diet, and I can completely control. Like I don't even need to control, because like when I do cheat and then like have here and there, the thing is like it doesn't taste as great as it was. Do you know, like I think it's all about sugar addiction. And this is what like your tongue is used to. And now, like last night I was so hungry, I was super hungry. And literally like these things were there in front of me. I can take you to living room, and then there are more stuff. I'll do that in a minute. But there are things constantly around my house. This is unavoidable. Like there are like people with their partners, the partners is not doing any diet. They don't give a crap about like starting any diet or doing any kind of healthy thing, but you are thinking this for a long time, and every time you fall off the wagon because the second person is not doing it. And this is one of the reasons why I say portion control, calorie control, it never ever 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 works. It never works for me. I don't know about you, but like whenever I was doing calorie control, eat 5 meals a day, eat carbs, a little bit of this, a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs, a little bit of fats, or no fat at all, then I was always hungry. Every 2 hours I'm like super hungry, I need to eat something, I need to have it right now. But like with keto, like I do meals, but every meal has like 8 hours gap or 10 hours gap between a meal, and then I fast for 12 to 13 hours. And it's like not deliberate fast, like not controlling fast. I don't control my fasting windows or eating windows. I don't snack, but if I'm hungry, I eat it, and I eat loads. Like there's no portion control in my diet. I don't understand this. Like I don't understand this anymore. I don't want to know the portion control. Eat everything in moderation. It never works. Like just eat, enjoy your food, enjoy the food that is natural. You understand? Like this is what I mean. Whenever you are like hooked into this like carbohydrate diet, like so many people, even my friends, my own brothers, who says like, okay, do you know what, I can achieve like the body that I want. I want to be like super fit in the summer and all that, but with portion control. And I'm gonna eat everything I like, but in moderation, and you'll see, Manita, that I will get six pack. And it never happens. It never happens. I swear to you. And I would love to see that happen actually, because at the end of the day, I don't want to feel like I'm missing out, or I'm like losing. I'm missing out on this like delicious like crepes and pancakes and chocolates and all that, But I know that I don't have this craving anymore. Then I don't really say it. But then if I have it as well, either it's too sweet. It's like too sweet for my taste bud, or like a bread and pasta. It's like a husk, like psyllium husk, like doesn't have any taste. It's like a wood, like a, I don't know, just tasteless thing. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly take you to my living room and show you another reality of being in a household that is not keto. And here you go. So I have Galaxy chocolate rounds, chocolate cookie, and then I have donuts, and then I'll just bring that closer, and I have another cookies, and I have more cookies down there, and I have these ones, like again, like this one I actually bought like half a month ago for my child, just because he was super hungry, and then we just grabbed a packet of 6 or something like that. He ate once, and then that's it. He never touched it. And I'm just gonna leave it like this. My whole psychology for my child is I will just leave it out there, just like in front of his reach. And the thing is, like, I don't want him to be a rebel. I don't want him to think like, like it's forbidden fruit always tastes so much better. So I don't want him to feel that. I really don't. And then this is why I put everything out there. And then sometime, obviously, when it's super late, like yesterday night, someone was having, I don't want to call names, but someone was having ice creams late at night, and it was about his bedtime, and I don't want him to be having ice creams and everything. So I did stop him, like when it's nighttime, just before bedtime. There's no point for sugar rush and everything. I don't need that drama. I just want him to go to bed and then just sleep on time and then get up on time for school. So anyhow, so this is the reality, guys, and it will never ever be perfect. You have to, if you want to do this, do it for yourself. Don't make this reason for Don't make it a reason like, oh, my partner doesn't support it, or like, oh, today's not the right day, or oh, I don't have anything in the fridge, or I have to chuck everything out of the fridge to start keto, or I have to. Sometimes I have even actually heard this reason that I have to finish everything from my fridge, then I will start eating healthy, and it never happens. You know, how many times have you done that? I've done that million times before this keto journey. I've done so many times like this, you know. And I used to live on pizzas like 3 or 4 times a pizza. Me and my husband, like, we used to live in pizzas and booze, like, you know. So obviously me and him, we are like, um one extreme to another. So we just like to, once we cheat, then there's there's a long time coming, like you have to, we go back on track after a long time. So anyway, so it hasn't happened yet, and then we are still like on track on with our keto journey, and now we have our own company called Keto Grande, like this. So yeah, so we want to encourage lots and lots of people to take this benefit, to achieve this like amazing cognitive power, amazing mental health through keto diet. It's not only about weight loss, it's about mental health. When you are healthy up here, then you can achieve anything. You can excel in work, you can do your book writing, or even me talking to you like this. It's like it was impossible, you know. It was impossible for me because I'm quite shy person. And this, I'm doing this because I want to make some change in your life, and that's about it really. And I just want you to do better, and I feel really really good and better. I always said that I always feel good, my energy is always hyped up. And then I want you to feel that, you know. So this is why I'm making videos anyway. I'm so sorry for a long talk. Take care. Bye.